Hi guys, good morning. Let us understand today about object-oriented programming system. In that, we shall understand the important topic that is class and object. Let me share the screen. Generally, what is a class? A class is a structure of an object. It is nothing but a model of an object. In Java, a class does not allocate any memory. Now, then what is the use of a class? A class acts like a blueprint or model of an object. Generally in Java, a class is a set of variables and methods. Variables are used to store the data. Methods consist of some code used to perform the operations, used to perform a task. Now, in our scenario, I have taken one example. The class name is person, which consists of a variables like name, age, and it consists of a method void talk. It is it is used to perform some operation. Now, as per our Java rules, a class will not allocate any memory. Now, then how we can access the variables and methods of a class? It is possible when we create an object. Now, using this class, in this scenario I have created two objects. If you clearly observe, an object is the instance of a class. No, an object allocates the memory in the heap. Without class, an object cannot be created because class acts like a blueprint. Object is a real-time entity which allocates memory, and we can access the variables and methods from an object. Now, I said that a class is a set of variables and methods. Now, what is an object? Of course, an object is an instance of a class. An object also consists of variables and methods, which is a real-time entity which is allocated in the heap memory. We can access the variables and methods of an object. Let us see the scenario. A class is created with name, age, talk, and two objects are created. If you clearly observe, the structure of is a class is name, age, talk, and the first object structure is name, age, talk, and the second object structure is also name, age, talk. But the data present in the first object is Ravi details, and the data present in the second object is Raj. From this, we can conclude that once a class is designed, we can create as many objects we require whose structure is same like name age talk. But if you clearly observe, the behavior is different. The first object is storing the details of Ravi. The second object is storing the details of Raj. It here the behavior means the data. The structure means variable names and method names. If you just please read this and make a note. Once a class is designed, we can create as many objects whose structure is same but behavior is different. Now, we may get it out how we can create a class in Java. Just see guys, this is the syntax to create a class. We use a keyword class name. As a part of that, declared name, age. Name belongs to string type, age belongs to integer type. And I define the code for talk method, end of the talk method, and end of the class. This is how we define a class in Java. Now, whatever we understood, how to create a class diagrammatically, the same are written the code to create a class programmatically. Now, how we create an this is how I showed the creation of objects diagrammatically. Now, how we create the objects in Java programmatically. Let's see the scenario. We define another class. Just see the scenario. I define another class demo which consists of main method. In this main method, I am trying to create two objects, person P1, new of person, person, P2 new of person. Let's clearly understand how these objects are created. In the main method, I have written person P1 is assigned with new of person. So what will be happen when this statement is executed internally by the JVM? JVM, when the statement is executed, this new is an operator used to create an object for person class. Internally, a person class object is created. Every object will have some reference. Person class object is created when the statement is executed. And the reference for suppose the reference ID or hash code of this object is for suppose some 1001, and this 1001 will be taken by the new operator and stores into P1. Now P1 is a reference variable which is storing the reference of ID of the first object 1001 and is referring to the object first person class object. Now, sir, how can we access these members? I mean, variables and methods present in the P1 object. P1 object. Simple. Since this object is referred by P1, we can write like as P1 dot name is assigned with some Ravi and some P1 dot age is assigned with some 40. And I'm writing one more statement as P1 dot talk. What will happen internally? Simple. The Ravi and 40 will be stored as a part of name and age of an object which is referred by P1. Now, name and age of an object P1 is stored with Ravi and of course stored with the age 40. Now, this is how an object is created and stored with data. And when we return P1.talk, the talk method present in the P1 will be executed. And you have seen what is the talk method consists of? It is given a statement system.out.println I am name, my age is age. Now, can you say what is the name present in the P1? Ravi. On the screen, it prints I am Ravi. My age is 40. This is the output we are going to get when we use this code. When we use this code. Now, so how a person to object will be created? Very quite similar. You please write the code. Person, person, P2 is a reference variable, new of person. Now, what will happen when the statement is executed? When the statement is executed, another object is created. First, suppose the new operator created the object, and first suppose the reference of this object is some 2001. This reference will be taken by the new operator and stores into a reference variable of P2. Now, P2 is called as a reference variable since it is storing the reference of the second object whose ID is 2001. Now, P2 is referring to another object. Of course, it is also a person object whose ID is 2001. Now, here clearly you can see that first object ID is 1001, which is stored in the P1. Second object ID is 2001, which is stored as a part of P2. P2 is referring to another person object. Now, from this, we can say that P1 and P2 are called as reference variables because P1 is storing the reference ID of first object. P2 is storing the reference ID of second object. Now, sir, how can we access the members present in the second object, sir? Second object is referred by whom, guys? P2. So, you please write as, how can we write? Simply, P2 dot name is assigned with some Raj and of course, P2 dot age is assigned with some 35. Now, how can I use the talk method? Simply P1, P2 dot talk. As you know that this dot dot indicates system dot out dot println of I am name, system dot out dot println of my age is so, so and so. Now, of course, you can say that. So when these statements are executed, name of P2 is stored with Raj, name of P2 is stored with Raj, and age of P2 is stored with 35. Now, when you return P2 dot dot talk, the talk method present in the second object is executed and it displays the output as I am Raj, because the second object name is Raj. My age is 35. And we have proved that once a class is designed, we have created as many objects as we require. In this scenario, we created two objects. Now, this is the code related to the second object. These statements should be written as a part of main method. Let's see the scenario example. Here the code, what I have written, this is the code. Just you can please check here. Now I'm trying to create a person object stored with some data and I'm called the talk method. This is a person, second person object, which is referred by P2, stored some data like Raj, and I'm trying to call the talk method. Let us execute this program, compile and execute this program. Now, in this program, we have written two classes, that is demo class and person class. Since main method is present as a part of demo class, please save the program as demo.java and compile the program as demo.java. When you compile, okay, these files are present as a part of oops. When you compile java c demo.java, please observe here how many dot class files are generated. Two dot class files, because demo class consists of two classes. Demo class consists of how many classes? Two classes. You can check here. Person class and demo class. Hence, it is stored with two dot classes which are having the byte code. Now, sir, right. Now, since the main method is present in demo, just run the program as Java space demo. Hit the enter key. You can see I am Ravi, my age is 40. I am Raj, my age is 35. This is this is we got because of this statement. Okay. Now, you may get it out. Sir, you said that the first object is reference is 1001 and the second object reference is 2001. Can I see the references of these two objects? Can I display the references of these two objects? Yes. But remember that for your better understanding, I have taken the reference of the first object is 1001. Just it's my assumption. The second object reference is 2001. Just it's also my assumption. But internally, the I want to print the actual reference ID of the person one object and the reference ID of the person two object. Simply, I can write the statement as in the programming statement. After creating the object, you please write as system.out.println of P1. Now, whatever the reference ID present in the P1 will be displayed. Similarly, I am writing another statement after creating the second object, system.out.println of P2. Okay, this is used to display the reference ID of second object. Now, save this file once again and go for compilation once again and go for execution. Now you can see here the actual reference ID of first object is some 24273305 and actual reference ID of the second object is 4 person at 47F37EF1. From this, we can say that this is the ID as the actually it is generated as person at the rate some blah blah blah. Okay, 305 and some person at the rate blah 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 as EF1. This is the actual reference IDs of this object, but my assumption I have taken as 1001. From this, we have completed how a class is created and how an objects are created in the Java program. Thank you. And if you have any doubts, please comment and thank you.